You know, most people don't like to parallel park. It doesn't really bother me though. Although I do have one problem with it. Witnesses.
Hey, you just hit my Mustang!
I just did you a favor! What is up, Dana Nation? Welcome back to the Daninator channel. Today's kind of a big day. We're going to be taking my new to me GMC Sierra. It's an SLT Z71 off-road. It's going to be my truck that's going to be replacing my Silverado. So we bought this thing off of a relative. It was actually destined for the scrapyard. It had been sitting for quite some time. Transmission went out on it. That's why we were able to get it so cheap. And we tried to talk him into, you know, just putting money into it and getting the transmission fixed, because otherwise it's a fine vehicle. It's got about 180,000 miles on it. It's actually still in pretty decent shape, but yeah, they were done with it. They were ready to just get rid of it. They insisted they wanted it gone, so I was more than happy to buy it off of them. It is a little bit of a project. I had originally thought that I would take the transmission out of my parts Trailblazer. It's an 04. I talked to the transmission guy. He felt like that would probably swap over. You gotta do bell housings and tail housings and that stuff needed to update. But you know, my wife and I, we had the money saved up for a new vehicle. We got this one so cheap. Instead of me having to deal with the transmission swap, we're just gonna go pay to have it done. And I'm glad to have the original transmission stay with the truck, just have it rebuilt. And I'm told that it'll be a bit of a beefier transmission because they put better than stock parts in the transmission. So we're getting ready to hop in, take this thing to town. I'm actually going to be driving it. It will drive. If you put it in drive, it will not go. But if you manually shift it down into 1, go to 2 and 3, it'll actually get into 3rd gear out on the highway. So I actually drove it home the day I bought it. So it'll get to about 50 miles an hour. And we're going to take some highway to get to the shop. So we should be good, but I do have some tools and stuff. My wife's going to follow me in the Trailblazer, so I've got some tow straps and tools and stuff in the Blazer just in case something happens. So if you're interested in a little bit more details on how I got the truck and what it's going to need, then check out my other video where I introduce the truck to the channel. So without further ado, let's hop in and we'll take it to the shop. All right, like I said, this thing will shift into drive, but if I push the gas pedal, I'm not going anywhere. So shift it down to 1 and we're moving. So I have to manually shift this puppy. It's about a 25-minute drive to the shop. Lord willing, we don't have any problems. Alright, so this thing makes quite a bit of noise. It moans and groans. It doesn't like hills very much, but go ahead and shift it in a second. It's happiest in second. It doesn't like a whole lot of load going up hills. It makes quite a bit of noise, but we'll get out on the highway and we'll be able to get it into 3rd gear, and we should be able to drive pretty smoothly at that point. Alright, we're about ready to go up a big hill. Let's see how well this thing can handle it, and see if it makes any noise. Yeah, I didn't like it. Alright, we're getting ready to pull this out on the highway. Currently I've got it in 1st gear. a second. Not too shabby. Light bulb out. Alright, let's see if it'll go into third. Didn't like it at first, it slipped a little bit, but we're in third gear. Alright, so beyond transmission, what needs to happen with this thing? Well, I've got to give it a good clean. This thing has been sitting for a long time, and whenever we went to go look at the truck and buy it, I noticed that the driver's side window was cracked open, so water was getting in, so there's a bit of a mildew smell in here. There actually is some mildew I got to clean up. It smells like a dog in here. They had a lap dog that they would take with them, so it smells like a dog in here. So it definitely needs a good thorough cleaning. Beyond that, this thing's going to need some new tires. The tires aren't that great on this. There's some tread, but again, the truck's been sitting for a long time, so I'd feel better if I had some better tires on this thing. Beyond that, what would I like to do with this truck? Well, glad you asked. I would really love to put a cold air intake on this, long tube headers, and a nice exhaust system on it. Dual exhaust possibly. I'd like to run some cherry bomb mufflers. I'm pretty fond of cherry bombs. I think they sound pretty good. You know, put some tips on it, you know, make this thing sound really good. I'd really have to budget some money to make that kind of stuff happen. But your support of this channel can make those things happen. You know, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it on social media, that type of thing. If you'd like to support the channel and look good too, you can check out the merchandise I've got in the link in the description or below the video. I've got some t-shirts I think are pretty funny. If you'd want to check those out and support the channel and look good, I'd appreciate any purchases there. That would really help this channel grow and helps make some of these projects happen. So if you'd like to do any of those things, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, just appreciate you watching the video and enjoy it, following these projects. Look forward to working on this truck in the future. So Lord willing, it's a good, reliable vehicle for my family. We were definitely needing it because the Silverado, RIP, man, RIP. All right, well, we've made it to the shop. I'm gonna drop my key off in the deposit box. All right, so I just dropped off the key of the deposit box at the shop. So this thing's going to be hopefully looked at this week, and within a couple of weeks we should have this thing back, and I'm looking forward to it. Again, as always, thanks for watching. God bless. Be sure and hit that like switch on your way out. We'll see you next time.
I just did you a favor. Hey, get back here, you jerk. Ooh. His wallet fell out of the car. Ooh, nice. Well, good luck getting that back.